Good morning, my name is Joseph Mendez. Unfortunately, the audience is not here. They work morning jobs. I work second shift, which is in the afternoon, so they were not able to be here. Well, nowadays we're going through depression. We are suffering financially, and there are things that are preventable and that could help us in the economy. And one of them is diabetes. We could prevent diabetes actually. Diabetes have different. There are different types of it, and there's different symptoms, but the causes are the same. But at the end, America should stand up and take different measures to prevent this disease, which is costing us financially and is hurting our health. Well, the main points. Diabetes is becoming more common. There's different types of diabetes. Um, there's different Are there similar causes when it comes to diabetes? And at the end, the cost of diabetes. Diabetes is becoming more common. According to the National Institute of Health, there is an estimate of 20 million cases in the United States by itself. 41% are the elderly population, 18% African Americans, and there's still a high percentage when it comes to Hispanics, Asian Pacifics, and other non-whites. There's a 3% increase in our population when it comes to diabetes, new cases of diabetes, and that's an alarming rate. But worse than that is that at this rate, it could even increase because of obesity. So it's estimated that by the year 2015, there could be a 5% rate of new cases. And there's different types of diabetes. But before I do explain it, I'm gonna show you something that will be vital for understanding. The pancreas is an organ which is located below the stomach, and that's the one that secretes and produces insulin. Insulin is the one that the body uses to break down sugar, convert it to glucose and different type of sugars that the body uses for different functions. Well, again, there's four types of diabetes. The first one is diabetes type 1, and that is whenever the body does not produce enough insulin or doesn't produce insulin at all. In that case, the symptoms will be fatigue or weight loss regardless of appetite. And unfortunately, the patient, they have to administer their own insulin inside their bodies by injection. Type 2 diabetes, that one is characterized when the body does not break down the sugars like it should because the body does not use insulin properly. Symptoms is blurred vision and frequent urination, increase in urination. And the patients, they use, in that case, special sugars for the body to utilize to do their different functions. There's a third one, gestational diabetes. That one is acquired by pregnant women at times, and that causes the fetus to enlarge, to gain weight because of the sugars. And it is similar to diabetes type 2. In that case, the mothers, after pregnancy, they should take care of themselves because later on in life they could develop type 2 diabetes. and the symptoms are similar to the type 2 diabetes. And according to the Diabetes Association of America, there's one called prediabetes. That's whenever the patient has a higher concentration of sugars in the blood. In that case, there is no symptoms yet, but that person should take care of themselves, because later on in life they could develop diabetes type 2. And there's around 50 million cases. Well, the causes of diabetes, they are similar. And the most common ones are obesity, which is caused by America's diet practices. They do, America as a whole, they do not eat as healthy as they should. So it causes weight gain, which could hinder our bodies and could develop diabetes. And the dieting as well could cause malnutrition, which at the end does not help with the regulation of our sugars. And the lack of exercise, America is not exercising as it should. It's becoming less common just because of technology and things of that sort. The less exercise that one does, the faster our bodies would degenerate. And by degenerating, our body would not have the strength to process the food like it should, especially with the sugars. And there's a cost because of diabetes, unfortunately. Physically, it can cause limitations. One of them will be arthritis. Arthritis is painful, and it is developed by diabetic patients. Unfortunately, it does limit their work. And blindness, blindness is pretty much caused by diabetes as well. It's one of the causes, because optic nerve, which is like a nerve in our eye that enables us to see, is damaged. So that causes the blurred vision, like in type 2 diabetes, blurred vision, and later on could accelerate into actual blindness. The financial cost, there's healthcare cost, and there's indirect cost. According to the Aging Society of Georgetown University, there's a total cost of around $98 billion because of diabetes alone. 44 billion due to healthcare, and 54 billion because of indirect costs. When it comes to healthcare, patients, they do have to visit doctors more often. They do have to be hospitalized, and that does add up. And the indirect cost, when it comes to disability, when it comes to lost time of jobs, patients with diabetes usually they require more food stamps as well. And because of the limitations like arthritis and blindness, they're not able to work, so they have to receive unemployment later on, disability, and that at the end it does add up to 54 billion. So America should stand up. Like, we as a whole should stand up, because diabetes is a preventable disease. At the end, if we do our part, we could help the financial burden we're going through, could lessen, and our economy could boost, and that would help America as a whole. Alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.